say skol in the comments to win this Justin Jefferson rookie card. A video all about Justin Jefferson. So you should definitely do that. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Trade Osborne after he gets 1,500 yards and get a first-round pick for him. Yeah, as our third wide receiver too.
Yeah,
our third wide receiver gets 1,500 yards. I like that. Yeah, no, with all this wide receiver talk, I think we should do a what happened to D? It went away. I think we should do a top 10 wide receiver ranking list.
Ooh, I mean, we forgot to bring up this guy as well. Yeah, the UDFA from Kansas State. Dave liked him a lot.
Yeah,
because he can return. He's also a solid receiver as well. So that's a good point there as well. Predict who makes Pro Bowl this year and also All Pro. Geez, you're asking a lot of tough. I don't even
predict who makes
That's
Pro
tough.
Bowl this year and also All Pro. CJ Ham All Pro. Kirk Cousins will probably get a Pro Bowl. He has so much talent, whether you like him or not. He has ridiculous talent around him.
Yeah,
he should make the Pro Bowl. Justin Jefferson, obviously All Pro. Pro Bowl. Darisaw, All Pro. Pro Bowl.
TJ Hawkinson, Pro Bowl.
TJ Hawkinson, All Pro.
Ooh,
TJ Hawkinson, All Pro.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I go All Pro with TJ Hawkinson for sure.
I'm not gonna go Pro Bowl for any running back. Honestly, I just don't think we're gonna.
I could see Madison potentially going Pro Bowl if he's. Yeah, I mean, I think it's possible. But if he steps up to be who the Vikings thinks he's going to be. I mean, if he gets, I wouldn't be surprised if he is 1,000 yards this season. But so maybe. Nobody on defense, Greg says. Daniil Hunter, if he's healthy and he stays on our team, I would say Pro Bowl at least, maybe All Pro.
Harrison Smith. I can see Harrison Smith for sure. I can see Asamoah being a sneaky. I can see Asamoah being a Pro Bowl alternate or whatever, personally. But
yeah, he's gonna take that step. Otherwise, on defense, I won't really say anyone stands out.
No, not really.
I'm not out on Addison being Pro Bowl. We'll see. That one could be a stretch, but
all rookie team, I can see Addison making.
Keeney, if he's the kick returner, he'll make Pro Bowl as kick returner next year, and if he's on the team, which some people think he'll get cut, but we'll see. Great Joseph, no. What's our punter's name? Brain fart.
Ryan Wright.
Yeah, Ryan Wright. He'll make the Pro Bowl. He'll make the Pro Bowl for sure this year. I see Addison maybe. I see it's so hard to tell, but he's just a young wide receiver coming in. But man, I'm telling you, he has skills. There's so much to go around though. You got Hawkinson and JJ. They'll obviously be 1 and 2 as far as targets go, probably. So it's gonna be kind of hard for Addison to get enough passes and opportunities. I think maybe. Yeah, Asamoah Pro Bowl. That would be sweet. If Asamoah can step up to be a Pro Bowl player, man, that would be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, they're really going all in on Asamoah. Like they're expecting him to do big things because they did nothing else at linebacker. So they kind of need him to
step up. Yeah. All right, let's do this though. Yeah. So we're gonna do.
Let's do the obvious. Just get the obvious out of the way right now.
Yeah. So top 10 wide receivers in the NFL. Number 1, we already know. It's the boy Justin Jefferson. No doubt about that.
Yeah, Jamie went hard. He went hard.
What's that? Good Lord.
Said, by the sounds of that list, we better make a respectable run. Yeah. Which to this team means 1 playoff win. Just like the Twins. All the Twins need is 1 playoff win to be considered a success this year. But time will tell. So are we going 1 through 10 or 10 up to 1? I think it's easier to go 1 through 10, but
yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys want to do? 1 through 10 or 10 through 1? Wide receiver rankings with obviously JJ number 1 in the entire NFL. No surprise there.
I would say let's go 1. Let's go. I mean, 10 to 1 is more exciting, but we already know number 1. So let's just start at number 1 and go down. I think 2 does come down between 1 to 10. Okay. We have 2. We have someone already put number 2 in there. Adams. We have 1 to 10. So we'll do it. I would say either Adams or Hill as 2. See, after Hill was traded last year, I thought last season was because I was worried about him. I'm like, I don't know if he's necessarily going to be a good receiver when he's not just a deep threat for a big arm quarterback like he had before. But he proved to me that he's just a really good all around receiver. So I don't. That's a tough call. That's a tough call
between Adams and Tyreek Hill.
Between Adams and Tyreek Hill,
we got AJ Brown from
Cooper Kupp. AJ Brown. I think is
two Kupp.
We'll see. Kupp could be up there as well.
Kupp definitely could, but he was just
Chase could be up there. It's tough.
It's hard after an injured season like that.
Yeah, that is true. If it's me, my top 3 is gonna be JJ, Adams, Tyreek Hill.
I think I would go. Man, it's tough. I think I go
Tyreek 2. We got Adams 2.
I think I go Tyreek 2.
Okay, so we have 2 and 2. The next comment. Adams 3 for Greg. Okay, so the next comment, number 2, Tyreek Hill or Devontae Adams. The next comment is the one that breaks it.
Yep. Next one, we'll say it: Tyreek Hill or Adams.
Whoever can type it quick enough is the winner, and we'll get to decide the tie. And if nobody does it, well then.
Tyreek, come on, guys! Someone put it in there. Tyreek or Adams?
Bob Swede says Hill. Okay. Tyreek Hill, number 2.
Ooh, Justin said Adams.
Dang it.
We've seen who Adams is.
True.
That
is true.
It is true.
Tyreek Hill. Okay, JD said Adams. So I mean,
yeah. All right, we'll go Adams. Tyreek Hill, though, he was like Justin Jefferson's biggest competitor this season, I'd probably say.
But also, going to Adams. You got to look at. But also, you got to look what happened in Vegas with Devontae. Like, Derek Carr had an off season, and they pulled Derek Carr for Jarrett Stidham, and he still had big games. So I just think Devontae Adams is pretty good.
Tyreek, and I've got to agree so far. I agree with Kupp at 4.
Prediction on time frame. You can get Patreons. Is Patreon like a separate thing from YouTube, or is it like bundled together? I guess I don't know. For any of that type of stuff where we could start getting paid for anything, we got to get monetized first, and we're getting there, but we're not quite there yet.
Yeah, goal by season start. Our goal is by season start.
We're 165 subscribers away from 1,000. So,
yep, we're making way. We're
getting there.
Got you, Gary. We got you, man. We're gonna do it.
All right, number 4.
I agree with Greg here.
I would put Jamar Chase at number 4. I'd put Jamar Chase at number 4.
That's fair too. What's the chat thing? Diggs at 5. Greg is at Diggs at 5.
I'm gonna say Diggs is probably 6.
That's a tough one, actually. Now between
Patreon is separate. Okay, because I know a lot of people like put YouTube content on their Patreon for people that, yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough. Kupp had one good season. I mean, he did have the one like monster season, but he was always a solid receiver.
He's been good. He's had more than
tore his ACL that one year too. So
yeah, he's had more than one good season, and he was looking really good before his injury last year. But Chase is fair. You guys got Diggs. You guys are already thinking 5.
No Chase 4.
No Chase 4.
Diggs at 5.
Diggs at 5.
Adams won't stick around for Jimmy to throw him the ball if he's bad.
We got a lot of Diggs at 5 already.
Yeah,
I mean, we could just put Diggs right at 5 right now.
Yeah, well, that's what we were thinking too, right? Oh no, but Cooper Kupp though.
Yeah, so we're putting Diggs in.
I don't know. I like Jamar Chase at 4. That's just my personal opinion. I think Jamar Chase is really, really good.
I think
he's no Justin Jefferson, but he's still really good.
Yeah. Oh, of course he's no one's Justin Jefferson. Like I should have been able to make like a big gap between 1 and 2 on this list, I feel like, but I guess I can't do that.
Skol for life. Everybody's doing great.
Skol for life.
How are you?
Doing pretty good. Ranking our top 10 wide receivers in the NFL right now. And we are on 4. We got Stephon Diggs. We got, of course, Justin Jefferson, the best wide receiver in the NFL, number 1. We got Devontae Adams, number 2, and Tyreek Hill, number 3. And we're working on 4. And this is obviously all of the players.
Greg says Chase at 4 as well. I would have to agree. I think
Chase at 4.
Chase 4. Ooh, then he says Kupp 5.
Kupp 5. I think yes. Chase 4. JJ got Kirk's. I agree. We're gonna roll with We're gonna roll with Jamar Chase at number 4.
I think so. And then I would Kupp and Diggs are so close.
Diggs and Kupp.
Stephon Diggs, such a drama queen, but man, the guy's good at the game of football. But Cooper Kupp is as well.
Cooper Kupp is, I mean, just last year, everyone would have said he's number one.
He was a triple crown.
Yeah, right? Triple crown. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always, even after, well, some people wouldn't even give him number 1 even after last year. He kind of gets disrespected a lot.
He does. But Diggs is so good. That's the only problem.
Yeah, but Kupp is, I would say a healthy Kupp.
Kupp too. Okay. You guys got me. Put Kupp there, then Diggs at 6. I'm fine with that. Right?
And we already know.
Diggs at 6. Yep.
I'm going to put Diggs at 6.
Yeah.
This is when things get a little bit more interesting, I think.
It does. So, I mean, because you're just looking at this list here. I love Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think
he could make
the highest up he could be on this list is 10. Because I think on this list there are 3 better receivers.
You got AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen has Allen's kind of fallen off to me, I think.
The young guys in Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Drake London, DK Metcalf, Amari Cooper, Devonta Smith, Scary Terry, Mike Williams, T. Higgins, Mike Evans, and Deebo Samuels. Which you have to remember about Deebo too. Got to remember about Deebo. Yeah, he is
one guy that can't be kept out of the top 10, and that's Scary Terry. He is good, and I think the only unfortunate thing is he hasn't had like that stud quarterback to play with. I mean, I know Taylor Heineke was solid. I mean, as solid as you can be for being what Taylor Heineke is, and Terry McLaurin still had some pretty good games there. I do like CeeDee Lamb. Jalen Waddle, I don't think Jalen Waddle is quite consistent.
If it's up, I would probably, if it was up to me, I think I put AJ Brown at 7.
Like if we're making this list 3 years ago, I think Mike Evans is an easy pick for these spots. But right now, I just feel like he has become such a touchdown or bust type of receiver that it's almost a little bit unfortunate. Tom Brady. Yeah. So
my number 7 would probably be AJ Brown. We got 1 vote for Deebo at 7.
Higgins at 8. I do like T as well. I think Higgins is really good, but I mean, I think in 2-3 years we could definitely be talking about. I mean, right now he's a number 2 to Jamar Chase, but when he finally does get that shot to be a legitimate number 1, like look out.
Another Brown. We got 3 AJ Browns.
A lot of AJ Browns. See, AJ Brown's one of those guys that like you watch him and you're like you don't really know that he does much if you don't pay attention. But then like when you look at his stats, he just lights it up.
Yeah,
he's one of those guys that has like I feel like he has quiet 100-yard games where nobody really.
Pretty good.
Lamb 9, St. Brown 10. Okay.
Which 2023 roster players have a realistic chance for the Hall of Fame? I'm going to put AJ Brown at 7. We got 3 of the votes.
AJ Brown at 7. That's fair. I like it. I like it.
So I think Harrison Smith.
I don't think he's gonna. He should, but I just don't think he's got enough national attention.
Justin Jefferson's shoe in. There's been videos. I know rapping with Purple Pocket Podcast, and then he just released a video on.
Are we talking Super Bowl for Kirk? Does he make it? Is that the question?
So. I say Kirk doesn't. If he wins the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, if he wins the Super Bowl?
Nah. I still don't think he will, just because the people that vote for it.
Yeah, that immediately makes me say he's not going to be he's not making the Hall of Fame.
Vikings Ring of Honor member for sure, though, if he wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah, for sure. If he wins the Super Bowl.
Okay, number 8. Now this is where it gets real dicey. I would put CeeDee Lamb at number 8 if it were me.
Who we got right now? We got Lamb 9, St. Brown. Greg has St. Brown 10. McLaurin for Skol for Life. Harrison will get his ring. Oh man, I hope so.
I would put Terry.
We still got Deebo.
Ooh, we got DK Metcalf on that list too. Oh,
DK. If CeeDee Lamb,
if Deebo was a more like legitimate wide receiver, I'd give him more consideration. Like if we're doing like an offensive weapon list, then absolutely he gets on there. But
yeah, that's as hard as he's just such a hybrid. I think Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson, after this season, you might see them on this list potentially. But right now, I think it's too early to put them on a list like that. So if it was my pick, I think I personally go with CD
at 8. I would agree. I like that. At the end of the day, we're in control of this. So
I think I put him at 8. Anybody else?
I like CD. Higgins, I just don't, like I said, when I see him as a legitimate number 1 option on a team, like, then we'll talk.
Yeah.
Which I guess he kind of was before.
Yeah, but he was kind of, this year, there was like a handful of games where you didn't see much of him at all.
Well, he was hurt for a while too. He had like that ankle injury.
Well, even when he was out there, he had a few games where, I only know this because I put him in my DraftKings like 3 weeks in a row, and he screwed me 3 times. I think it might have been actually on our show. It might have been.
So are we thinking CD at 8 then? Nobody's disputed it yet. So I would say.
So CD, we're going CD at 8 unless someone's like, hell no. Boom.
Drop it.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
This is
so number 9.
Really break it down. Absolutely, it is.
What's that?
It's Dylan. This is tough once you really break it down. It definitely is.
Yeah, it is. Brown 8. We already have AJ Brown up there we put AJ Brown at.
Oh no, or is he saying St. Brown?
Oh, St. Brown.
Or maybe
Diggs. We already have Diggs on here at 6, I believe.
So number 9, who do
we got? Justin Jefferson 1, Devontae Adams 2, Tyreek 3, Jamar Chase 4, Cooper Kupp 5, Diggs 6, AJ Brown 7, and CD Lamb number 8.
How we feel about Terry McLaurin?
I would put me personally, I put St. Brown above McLaurin.
So here's the thing. You look at the guys that McLaurin has had at quarterback in his career, right?
Yeah.
Who's he had? He's had Carson Wentz, Taylor Heineke. He had Alex Smith for a little bit, right?
Did he have Kirk Cousins at? No, he didn't.
No. But since 2019, here's what he's had yardage. Here's what he's had. 919 yards, 7 touchdowns in his rookie year. Next season, 11-18, 4 touchdowns, 10-53, 5 touchdowns, 11-91, and 5 touchdowns as well. When you break it down that way, it's hard to keep him off this list.
What did St. Brown do his first 2 seasons?
That's also true. He was pretty good.
Pretty damn good. I think, in my opinion, Scary Terry is the most overrated, underrated player in the NFL.
Monroe St. Brown, 912 with 5 touchdowns and 1161 with 6 touchdowns so far in his first 2 career years in the league.
What is it?
It's 912 yards with 5 touchdowns his rookie year. Then last year, 1161 with 6 touchdowns. And I believe he missed some games, didn't he? Last year?
I believe he did. This is tough. This is tough. What'd you say about Scary Terry? What was his looking like?
He's had over 1,000 yards pretty much every year since he. I don't know. This is
DK. He had a couple off seasons, but then he had a decent one last year.
Yeah. I mean, the dude's a physical freak, but
I mean, Debo is to me. Debo is kind of hard to.
And again, I think I'm gonna lump Keenan Allen with Mike Evans to where if you're making this list 3-4 years ago, I think it's those two have much more consideration. But as of right now,
Jalen Waddle had a chance to make this list, but he was dropping a lot of catches at the end of the season.
Garrett Wilson has a great shot, especially now with Aaron Rodgers on his team. Chris Olave, we'll see what happens with Derek Carr. Drake London, once they get their quarterback spot figured out,
no doubt,
maybe. Again, Amari Cooper, probably one of those guys. If you're making this list a couple years ago, more consideration. Devontae Smith, I just don't think he's had the consistency so far in his first couple years.
No, he did last year. Looked pretty good. Addison outperforms at least one play on this list. Let's go. No doubt, Gary. No doubt.
916, 5 touchdowns, and 1196, 7 touchdowns. So yeah.
So what's Metcalf? So far, I'm seeing. Yes. Listen to JD. Y'all better be liking this. Where are we at now? Oh, 13 likes. Hey, we're hanging in there. Hey, we got 13 watches, 13 likes. That's what's up, JD. JD's always.
Yeah, DK's had 907 touchdowns, 1303, 10 touchdowns, 967, 12 touchdowns, and then 1048, 6 touchdowns. This is tough.
Dylan has Terry 9, DK 10.
I am fine with that. I think Amon-Ra St. Brown, give it another year or two, and he for sure will be up there.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if he's number 9 for sure.
We've seen the consistency from Terry McLaurin. Even we've seen consistency from Terry McLaurin with inconsistent quarterback play.
Yeah. All right, we're doing it for you, Dylan. We're doing it for you.
I do kind of, and then I do like DK at 10.
And DK at 10.
That's hard.
And then if I was gonna, if Debo wasn't such a hybrid player, you probably could put him up in here. But I would probably put, if I was gonna say number 11, I'd probably put Amon-Ra St. Brown there.
But then obviously, but Devontae Smith, I think we're kind of discrediting him as well here because he
had a good season last year, but I don't think he's at St. Brown's level. He could be on his way up here, I think. And then again, like especially with Aaron Rodgers,
Higgins too, I think will be up there eventually as well.
Yeah. So we have it. It's locked in.
All right.
Number 1, of course, the greatest receiver of all time, said by JD probably, Justin Jefferson. Number 2, Devonta Adams. Number 3, Tyreek Hill. Number 4, Jamar Chase, wishes he was Justin Jefferson. Number 5, Cooper Kupp. 6, Diggs, wishes he was Justin Jefferson. Number 7, AJ Brown. CD Lamb, also wish he was Justin Jefferson. Scary Terry and DK Metcalf. Let's go.
I think that's a pretty solid list.
And of course, Justin Jefferson though is the greatest. It's